Hey guys, just finished watching DC's Legend of Tomorrow, Season 2, Episode 4, Abominations. This episode was pretty cool. It was cool to see them dealing with the zombies and stuff, but the zombies really didn't interest me, that idea in the story, and they're not dealing with the whole finding Rip Hunter storyline of this story, so I kind of feel like really want them to hurry up and figure out try and find him, although they don't have a clue where to even look or something. It would be cool to start seeing them, start looking for clues. I feel like they haven't even looked 4 episodes in, and they haven't even looked for clues at all as to either who killed off our man and who and where Rip Hunter is. They didn't even try to do any of those storylines throughout this episode. So I kind of wish that they did and they stuck to that and in finding that and not do these kind of filler episodes. But it was kind of cool seeing things like dealing with Roy being a zombie and him giving Captain Cold's gun to Ray and stuff. So is he going to become the new Captain Cold or something like that? I think it definitely could be interesting, but I still want to keep the Atom there for shrinking. I know his suit got destroyed, but I still want him to do that. Maybe they can do a combination of Atom with with the freeze gun or something like that, where he can use that technology, have that power until he builds his other suit, and then he could take that gun and imply it and put it into his other suit. Because if they end up going to 2056 where old Barry is, or anywhere in the future, couldn't he just go and get a suit himself, or get pieces from the future and use that to help make it, or something like that, or go find pieces, or as they keep going around through history and stuff and finding people like they met Einstein in a few episodes, and all these other people, getting all these people's insight into this, into his suits, and learning things as he goes through, meeting these people who these smart people from history. I think it would be cool seeing him rebuilding his suit and then having this cold gun as he keeps on rebuilding, as he slowly rebuilds his suit and stuff like that, without the money and all the resources that he had, running Palmer Tech and stuff like that. So I think it'd definitely be cool to seeing him do that, because he has Martin Stein to help him with that, and definitely meeting other characters throughout history. So it definitely would be cool to see him using the gun for a little bit, but I really don't want him to just use the gun and give up on making another Atom suit or anything like that. Make a new Atom suit, new and improved one, and then also take the technology from the gun and put it into it, and put it into try and replicating the gun and stuff like that. I think that would definitely be cool, seeing him, giving him some sort of freeze power at the same time to do stuff. Same time as he slowly builds up, so that until he gets completely finishes his new suit, he'll have something to do, something to defend himself, not just being powerless type thing. So that definitely would be cool to see him do that. I definitely don't want him to just kind of like I said, just kind of give up on the suit and just rest on just the gun and stuff, just the freeze gun. So definitely can't wait to see how things continue on. It was cool seeing I guess we're getting a little bit more of that message that Barry did, but not really much to go off of what's there. So definitely, hopefully, they decide to kind of tell everyone, because I definitely can't wait to hear what is in there, because if it is, how does that not affect them? How are they not acting, how does like Sarah or even Ray or any of them start noticing that, oh, you're acting a little bit weird, do you know something about this? Or if one of them sees them, the two of them go into this secret room. I'd like to see that happen, and maybe one of them could stumble upon it themselves, I think that'd definitely be cool to see. Maybe we'll see what happens if Rory finds them in that room, or if he sees them going into that, and what would he do? Would he listen to that, and would he tell everyone? Because I feel like he would be definitely interesting to see what would happen if he stumbled on that the message from Barry, from future Barry, because I don't know what he would do with that information. I think Sarah would tell everyone, and then so would Ray and stuff like that. And but Roy, I don't know really what he would do with all that information. He might not care, depending on what the information is. But otherwise, I think it'd be interesting to see what he had to do, or what the other guy has to do there. Citizen Steel, it was cool seeing him doing his thing in this episode with the explosion and stuff. That was pretty cool. But so this definitely was an interesting episode. I wish I stuck to the main season storylines of either finding out where Rip Hunter is, or taking on the Legion of Doom and having those guys in there, because there was not any of that in there. And also I'm tired of seeing, again, Vixen only using the gorilla thing. Yeah, she's used, lion once in one episode, but I feel like they have that one completely done in their file, and then they only, put the budget in making one animal. Just do all the animals, all 10 20 animals, so that at least every episode you could have one different animal, not just the same animal used over and over again. I'm getting tired of this gorilla thing. I mean, like to see her fly like as a bird, or some snake, the powers of a snake, or the strength of an ant, equivalent strength, size ratio, strength of an ant, and all that stuff. So I think that would definitely be pretty cool, seeing more animals from Ipsero, not just from Vixen, not just the same gorilla over and over again. So let me know what you think, guys, about this episode in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.